Chapter 5. Who controls your emotional buttons? Suresh Oberoi. I'm in charge of my emotions. I cannot play blame anymore. But how do I avoid reacting when people say something unpleasant? Sister Shivani says, I am not saying that we do not respond. If you are saying something to me, I am not supposed to sit like a stone wall with no thoughts, feelings, or emotions. That's not right. The question is what thoughts, what feelings, what emotions. It's not that I either react or do not respond at all. Reaction means an automated response. Sometimes we regret our reactions and then say sorry to people. Suresh Oberoi. I regret my words or actions so often. Sister Shivani asks, what do we regret? Suresh Oberoi. Unnecessary retaliations. Sister Shivani, we regret our own reactions. You behave in a certain manner and I react, and then I have to come back and apologize. Suresh Oberoi, because I overreacted in response to how the other person behaved. Sister Shivani, it's not about the magnitude. It is about not being comfortable with the way I reacted. Normally, we measure, like you said, overreacted. This means we are always measuring our reactions with reference to the other person's behavior. If you shout at me, I shout louder. We are always doing it with reference to other people. My personality should be mine. My responses should be mine. And my way of talking should be mine, irrespective of the other person. If I keep changing with reference to everyone I meet, there will be nothing left in me that is of my own. Suresh Oberoi. Somebody passes by without greeting me. I think he did not wish me. Why should I? Sister Shivani. Let's say courtesy is your quality. Being nice and friendly comes naturally to you. It's your personality. You are walking along a corridor and you are about to wish me good morning. However, I just ignore and move past you. I'm cold at this particular moment for whatever reason. Maybe my nature or my present mood. I am not courteous. But because of me, you give up your quality as well. Next, you meet someone else who behaves differently, and then you give up another quality. Then meet someone who shouts at you, and you give up your politeness. Gradually, we absorb people's negativity and give up our qualities. Suresh Oberoi. How does one stick to one's quality? Sister Shivani. Remembering this is my personality, and this personality is going to be out there interacting irrespective of their behaviors. So we can take even one quality, let's say being courteous, and stick to it. Suresh Oberoi. My mantra for today, I will be courteous, no matter what. Sister Shivani. As simple as that. That's what I have to tell myself. My nature remains my nature, irrespective of external stimulus. Suresh Oberoi. We can observe a fast even on days when we have to go to a restaurant or a party. The same way, we can be courteous irrespective of the situation. Sister Shivani. Absolutely. Take only one quality today, being courteous, being humble, or politeness is your quality. Don't let it change. Suresh Oberoi. People's behavior changes with different people. Why does it happen? Sister Shivani. We keep changing our personality so many times during the day that we are not even aware of what our true nature is. To our spouse, we may say, bring the glass of water. And to someone else, we may say, may I have a glass of water, please? Which of this is my original nature? It's just that when we are with our spouse, we do not take the responsibility of pleasing them. We take them for granted. Suresh Oberoi, which one is artificial? Sister Shivani, I have to ask myself. Suresh Oberoi, will my response feel nice if I speak courteously to her? Sister Shivani, more important is you will feel nice if you speak that way to her. Our behavior is not for other people, it is primarily for us. Will I speak sweetly to you so that you are happy? No. I will speak sweetly because it makes me feel nice. Suresh Oberoi, I have seen people do so many things only to please the outside world. Sister Shivani, it is good. But let's add one criterion here. Take care of myself first. I'm doing for others what I feel comfortable doing. There are a lot of people who are doing things for others, but when they do not get something in return, they get upset. Should we be doing it because we want something in return? Suresh Oberoi, what if we get only criticism in return? Sister Shivani, first of all, I need to check how I was feeling while doing it. If I felt nice, that's sufficient. Now, if I get criticism, I just check whether the criticism is valid. Suresh Oberoi, I got an email from my niece in which she recounted two incidents when I was rude to her, making her unhappy. My justification was I was because I was tired, but I truly was rude. Sister Shivani, you can apologize now, but that will only happen because you have started checking yourself. We like to justify our inadequacies and hide our weaknesses. If we start justifying rudeness, the list can be long. Suresh Oberoi, I am not doing anything. I blame my mind as it plays games with me. Sister Shivani, my mind is mine. It's my responsibility. We speak about our mind as if it is separate from us. We are not ready to take responsibility of our mind. We say it is not in our control. It's like a parent who has given up on their child. Someone comes and says your child is not behaving properly, and you reply, sorry, my child is not in my control. Please take care of my child. Because my mind is not in my control, I try to control your mind. If you say something and I am not able to control my mind, I try to control you. I ask you, is this the way you should speak? Because I am not asking my mind, is this the way I should think? So I focus on teaching you how to speak because if you speak nicely, my mind is comfortable. Let's see how we want to think, feel, and be in every relationship. Suresh Oberoi, how I want to think, feel, and be in every relationship. Sister Shivani, let's not concentrate on them. Our attention is usually about making other people happy. Suresh Oberoi, this is tiring. Sister Shivani, but don't you think we are doing it every day? I want my family to be happy, colleagues to be happy, friends to be happy. I'm doing a lot for them. It's a genuine effort. I want people to be happy with me because I believe that when they are happy, I will be happy. Suresh Oberoi, either this or we show no interest in anyone's happiness. How do I strike a balance? Sister Shivani, in India, when a married girl comes to her husband's home, in many families she is expected to quit her job. I have met a lot of such women who have given up their careers, but they say the husband's family is still not happy with them. They get frustrated. When she came into the family, it was projected that the family would be happy when she quit her job. To keep them happy, she quit her job. But on the inside, she was not happy about the decision. Suresh Oberoi, maybe they are unhappy for some other reason. Sister Shivani, no other reason. She has done this to make them happy. but she has been unhappy from the day she quit her job. She is staying in the same house for 20 years. She chose not to work, but choose it for their happiness. It's not a choice that she made for herself. She did what they wanted, but she is not happy doing it. So what's her message or energy to them for last years? I am unhappy. I am unhappy because of you. So how can that family be happy? Suresh Oberoi. So they can't be happy just because she's sending them constant negative energy. Sister Shivani, this is where the secret lies. I cannot make other people happy by doing anything for them. If I choose to do something, I have to be happy first while doing it. Otherwise, I should not do it at all. Suresh Oberoi. But aren't certain things to be done whether you are or you are not happy? Sister Shivani, you will do the act, but you will not give it the right energy. Suppose I give you a gift because it is my duty to give it, but internally I am upset and disinterested. So you won't be happy because you are going to get the energy of the giver. So I did this for you. But what was my energy? Relationships are not actions. Relationships are energies that we exchange while doing those actions. So if something is my duty, I should first convince my mind why I am doing it. I tell the mind, I'm choosing to do this. I'm doing it because these people matter to me. Create the right thought and the right energy first before doing something. Otherwise, it is best to not even do it. Suresh Oberoi. What is the meaning of duty? Sister Shivani. Responsibility. We are living with people and they have certain expectations of how they want me to be and what they want me to do. I consider it my responsibility and my pure desire to make them happy. So I do what they want me to do. But if I do it unhappily, it will not get me the desired results. Moreover, because I am doing it for them, very soon I will be expecting them to do something for me. Suresh Oberoi, it's difficult to internalize this. Sister Shivani, that's because our focus is all on the doing. Look at the priorities through the day. I have to do this, I have to do that. The focus has rarely been, I have to be like this. Suresh Oberoi, children say, I have to do so much homework. Isn't that correct? Sister Shivani, yes, they have to do it. Care has to be on how they feel while doing it. They need to be calm, peaceful, happy, and then do it. Let's say, I have to run from here to there. I have to be healthy to do it. If I am not healthy and I try to run, the journey will be tiresome, painful, and a struggle. Likewise, for everything I do the whole day, for my entire life, I need to be emotionally healthy. Only then what I do will be beautiful. Suresh Oberoi, how can I be emotionally healthy? Sister Shivani answers, that's an important aspect of life which we have taken for granted. We thought it will happen on its own, or we even thought other people will take care of it for us, that we are all supposed to make each other happy. Suresh Oberoi, I knew some people who were fed up of their parents and waited to get married, but they were not happy after marriage either. How can one be emotionally balanced and stable always? Sister Shivani answers, there are people who are not happy in their marriages and looking for relationships outside their marriage. Suresh Oberoi, they break that as well and go for yet another marriage. Sister Shivani, because we thought happiness has to come from the other person. So we kept searching. Suresh Oberoi, we can conclude that happiness cannot come from outside. We went to spiritual centers, did social work, went shopping, watched movies as we wanted to be happy. Sister Shivani, whenever I distract my mind, what happens? When I'm watching a television show or a movie, whatever was going on in my mind is put off for some time. Suppose you have a toothache and you start watching a movie. Very soon you will forget the toothache. But when you switch off the TV, the pain seems to start again. What happened? Does it mean that the tooth was healed and now it's hurting again? No, the pain was always there, but the mind was distracted. My tooth is aching and I'm aware of the pain. Who is aware of the pain? My mind is. Then I divert my mind to something else, a conversation, shopping trip, or television program. I feel the pain is gone, but it is not. It is just that I am not aware of the pain. When the TV is switched off, I can feel the pain again. This is for physical pain, but the same is true for an emotional pain. The whole day was tough. I created a lot of stress and anxiety. Then I say, let's go for a movie. Let's go on a holiday. Let's take a break from here and go away for 15 days. Suresh Oberoi. Is it escapism? Sister Shivani. It's just that we are trying to take the mind away from there. Suresh Oberoi. Shall we call it temporary happiness? Sister Shivani answers, not happiness. It's a temporary distraction of the mind from the truth. It's not happiness because we are coming back to it after some time. We can call it happiness if it was healed. The tooth was not healed. It was just that we were not aware of the pain. Suresh Oberoi asks, so why do we go for holidays, picnics, movies and all that? Sister Shivani answers, for a change, for entertainment. It's different from the routine. Suresh Oberoi, please tell us a little about meditation to experience happiness 24/7 without being dependent on others for it. Sister Shivani, let's just be aware of our thoughts and let's not try and deviate our mind to something else in the pursuit of happiness. I am only suppressing the conscious mind by getting distracted, thinking it brings happiness. The minute the distraction is removed, the conscious mind is back there, and probably with more pain. I need to take charge. This is not the solution. I am shying away from the problem. But for how long can I run away? How long can I be on a holiday? Finally, I'm going to be back. Relax and reflects on these thoughts. Meditate. Let's look at ourselves. Tomorrow at work, whatever the situation may be, I am not blaming anyone. I am not going to hold anyone responsible for how I feel. Because I understand that I am the creator. Just when my mind is about to say, it's because of them, let me just stop and look at myself. Do I have a choice to respond in another way? What's my nature? My personality? Let it not get influenced by the behaviors and personalities of others. I am the radiator of my qualities, irrespective of whatever happens around me. This is my responsibility. Om Shanti.